Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday, July 6th. For those of you watching, the D-League playoffs are about to continue. You say, whoa, wait, Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those are only CDL games. After the playoffs, games go consecutively. And for the July 6th game day, there are 2 D-League playoff games to be had. So we look forward to a couple of game 2s. The Vancouver Bears are going to be up first. They're home against the Toronto Canadiens as the number 8 seed, looking to take a 2-0 series lead over the number 1 seeded Canadiens. So huge things going on there. And then after that, Edmonton will be on the road to take on Oakland, looking to take a 2-0 series lead in their 3 vs. 6 series. But nonetheless, Toronto, Vancouver up first as the teams continue to battle for the Soldiers Cup. It's coming up on CDL Live.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a Soldiers Cup playoff special edition here of CDL Live. Only 2 games on this vid, and that's all we need, right? Game 2, Toronto Canadiens, Vancouver Bears. It's going to be our first matchup of the day. Vancouver has a 1-0 series lead, and they look to take the 2-0 series lead here on home turf. Toronto, of course, trying to bring it back to Toronto for Game 3, tied at 1. Let's find out who's going to have their way in this game. Toronto Canadiens, Vancouver Bears, the number 1 seed, the number 8 seed. Game 2, next on CDL Live, Soldiers Cup Playoff Edition.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, D-League Playoffs, Game 2 going on right here. Only 2 games in this game day. It's D-League playoff game days this day and maybe the next 3 after it. You never know, unless we see some sweeps, of course. Then it's going to be over in a couple of days. Anyway, Alex, we got the Toronto Canadiens and the Vancouver Bears. Vancouver up 1-0. What do you got to do to beat this Toronto team? Keep doing what they're doing? Toronto looks to change things from Game 1. They took their 3rd loss overall of the whole entire 2013 season against Vancouver in Game 1. Look to make things right here in Game 2. Soldiers Cup playoffs continuing. Let's take a look at these lineups. Starting off for the Toronto Canadiens will be Red 57 T-Bird, followed by Ambulance 2. At the captain spot will be Highlight, and at 5-point gainer will be 686. To the home side of the field. I saw you didn't touch it. To the home side of the field, Vancouver Bears, the number 8 seed, coming out with Green Suzuka, followed by Hardy, Saline at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer, Surfer. So here we go. Game 2 in this best-of-5 series. Vancouver on home turf. We're going to take a 2-0 series lead, and we are going to be tied at 5 to start things off. Now Ambulance 2 and Hardy going at it. And we are tied at 10 now. Saline up against Highlight. Highlight gets the flip on Saline. 15-10 Toronto. Hardy will try to force OT. Not going to happen. 15-10 the final. The Toronto Canadiens have the win over the Vancouver Bears, and they tie this best-of-5 series up. They tie the series up 1-1. Green Suzuka goes down in a tie. Impressive. So what do you see? What do you take on this game going forward into Game 3?
I think Green Suzuka at the captain's position.
You put Green Suzuka at the captain's position. Well, we'll see what lessons Vancouver might have learned from this. Of course, they used the lineup that won in Game 1. Of course, Toronto made some changes to theirs by putting Ambulance out there. Ambulance, too, how you rate his performance in that game? Decent? All right. Well, 15-10. We wrap up game 2 here. Coming up next, another game 2. Edmonton Extreme, Oakland Smashers. Edmonton looking to take a 2-0 series lead. That's next on CDL Live.
Our next game coming up. Game 2, Soldiers Cup quarterfinals. Playoffs here in the D-League right now. The number 3 seeded Edmonton Extreme have a 1-0 series lead over the number 6 seeded Oakland Smashers. Of course, Oakland on home turf looking to tie this series up. Edmonton trying to take a 2-0 series lead back into Edmonton. Who's going to get the win here in this Western Division rivalry of the D-League? Edmonton, Oakland. Let's find out. Game 2's next here on CDL Live. Playoff edition.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We're all set for our next game here. Game 2 of this Best of 5 series here. The Edmonton Extreme on the road to take on the Oakland Smashers. Edmonton leads the series 1-0. Looking to get that 2-0 lead. Oakland at home hasn't beat Edmonton yet all year. Edmonton beat them 15-5 in the regular season in Oakland. They beat them in overtime on home turf, and and then in game 1, Edmonton had to win 15-5. So how does Oakland respond to this? Nonetheless, no comment from Alex. We'll see if they can. 16 starts things off for Edmonton, followed by 1975. Kodak at the captain spot, and Dell Jr. takes 5-point gainer position.
Here we go. Let's go, Oakland. That's inspiring Lincoln Park.
All right. Oakland, the Smashers, start off with Bentley, followed by Twin Mill. At the captain spot will be Mazda, and at 5-point gainer will be Black Shelby. So here we go. Bentley and number 16 start this game off. It's going to be 5-0 Smashers. Now comes 1975, and we are tied at 5.
That's 1-0, right?
Huh?
It's 1-0, right?
Yep. I forgot to give the trophy as props at the beginning of the game, so it's on the field now. Weird. It's 5-5. Twin Mill. And 1975 both go down. 10-10 the score. And now Mazda and Kodak. With the score tied at 10. Kodak goes down. 15-10 Oakland. So close to tying this series, but Dale Jr. trying to force overtime. They both got to get back up. They'll go at it again, and yet again they both go down. So, game on the line here. And Mazda gets the flip. 15-10. Oakland wins game 2 and ties this Best of 5 series up, quarterfinal series. Ties it up 1 game apiece. And that's going to wrap things up here for our July 6th D-League Playoff Edition game. Saw some great games. Alex, tomorrow, Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls on the road taking on the Rochester Tomahawks. You have a chance to get the sweep and move on to round 2.
I'm looking for it.
You're looking for it? What's the plan? How have you been? This tail of the tape is different from the regular season when you lost to Rochester. Now you beat them 2 games here, 15-5 and then 15-0. What's the difference between the playoffs now and the regular season?
The weakness.
Care to share some of those weaknesses with the audience?
Nah,
We can wait. All right. See you tomorrow. CDL Live will have another D-League Playoff Edition. Teams going for the Soldiers Cup. Peace out.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.